to introduce to you the incredible, the talented, the legendary Charlie Wilson. Let's give it up for Charlie Wilson. Oh my gosh, what an amazing performance. One more time for Charlie Wilson. Charlie, let me just say that you look like you are having the time of your life.
I am, thank you so much. I am having the time of my life. This is great. This is coming off the Forever Charlie Tour Part 1. We sold out all of the arenas, 30 cities, at least 90 or 95%, most of them. That's sold out.
Yeah, that's the Forever Charlie Wilson Tour. By the way, that's the title track of your CD.
Forever Charlie, and we're getting just about getting ready to go. Tomorrow we head to Dallas, Texas for the second leg of part 2 of a Forever Charlie tour, which we're doing 20 cities. It's great. So altogether we've done like 50.
So that's with Kim and Joe on the lineup still, right?
Absolutely.
Well, you know what? Did he turn it out here in Aruba or what? Oh, is this your first time performing in Aruba?
No, but I'm so glad to be here. It's always a pleasure to come to this island. It's there are always people coming everywhere, follow me everywhere I go, and I'm so amazed at all of my fans and how beautiful they have been to me, and so thoughtful and so supportive of Charlie Wilson. I so appreciate all of you, so thank you.
Well, you know what? You definitely exemplified that on stage. I mean, we felt your spirit. We felt your humility. We felt your just love for the audience. And we love you too, Charlie. Don't we love Charlie Wilson? Uncle Charlie! And now, let me ask you. So this is the 15th annual Soul Beach Music Festival. This is your first time performing at the Soul Beach Music Festival, right?
I think so, yeah.
So how do you feel about the Soul Beach Music Festival and performing for the folks here? I mean, we're talking about the natives and people from around the United States.
Mark actually, I thank Mark for, he always try to bring me wherever he can get hold of me. And he's such a good friend of mine, and we've been friends, and I love him so dearly. And his brother Sinbad, and we've been so close for many, many years. And so anytime he asks me to come wherever he is and wherever they're doing whatever, if I'm available and I'm willing and able, and I will always come for him. I love this city. I love the fans, and I love everybody here. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah.
You know, it was a couple of years ago where you won the Lifetime Achievement Award for BET. And you know what? You have such a life with so much music. And you transcend generations. We're talking people from the 20s to grown folks. So, you know what? Your music just does that. You're a writer, singer, producer, musician. Just tell us how you feel about being able to just communicate to all generations.
Well, first of all, let me say this. You almost got it right. But I have this guy who works for me. His name is Eddie Tempro. And he's got a granddaughter that's the Girl Scouts of America. And they're 10 years old. So the 10-year-olds told him, said, "You really know Charlie Wilson? For real know Charlie Wilson? You go to his house?" And so he was trying to explain to him, and they was just crying, and oh my gosh, that he knew me. So at 10 years old, you know, I don't know what it is, but I do know that I'm so thankful for the 2-year-olds all the way up. You know, they have just been such the Charlie Wilson fans. I don't know why. I guess that's a blessing. I see a little one right there. What's your name, baby? How you doing? Come here for a second. Come here, baby. That's okay. Don't be scared. Come over. She's like, come here, baby. It's okay. It's her first time seeing me. Come here, baby. See what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What's your name? Isina. How old are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
How old are you?
I'm 9.
See, I got 9-year-old fans. You don't play no game. 9-year-olds to 90-year-old. What, baby? You a singer?
Yeah, a little.
A little bit? Would you sing a little bit for me right now?
What song?
Any song you want to sing.
sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun.
Beautiful. I love you so much. Be good. Boom. Don't hurt yourself. See, they 9 and 10-year-olds, so I don't know why. I don't know why. Just it's God. God is, that's what it is. And He's giving them to me young, and they're growing up so I can be around. See, I have a young spirit inside of me. So this little boy likes to play, and you know, so I'll be around. Like all my friends, they like, man, I don't know what you. I said, you can walk like that if you want to, man. Cause you my classmate. No, I'm not. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not your classmate. Not walking like that. I'm not your classmate. So you see what I'm saying? See, I got this young spirit, and this young spirit he's the one that's sending all of these generations. Because I think if I was just to take the age or whatever it is and apply it to this body, then yeah, I'll probably be like my knees is hurting me and I don't feel like doing anything. But the spirit is young inside me, so I like to move, I like to dance, and I do 90 minutes, 2 hours, and you know, I cardio 5 days a week, so 4-5 miles every day. So there you go. God is good.
Charlie Wilson, he gives his all for sure, doesn't he? I mean, you dance like you are a teenager up there. Let's give it up again for Charlie Wilson. You know, to God be the glory. And, you know, and another thing I just want to say, a song that's really touching, too, because I met your wife a few years ago when you came to WHUR 96.3. I know that she is just so instrumental. She is your angel. There's a song that you have that is, I'm sure, dedicated to your angel. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, you're the reason that I love. You're the reason that I church. God, send me an angel. You are the best in the world. A wonderful girl you are. She has. God blessed me with this woman. I mean, when I was down and out, and He sent me to this place to get myself together, and there she was. And I mean, you know, I knew when I saw her that she was going to be for me. She didn't know it, and she just act like she didn't want to be bothered with me for a couple of times, but you know, I still had that little player in me. That little player in me got a hold to her, you know what I'm saying, later on. But anyway, I ended up leaving the place with her. That's what I'm trying to tell you is that. And I never looked back. That's 20 years this year. We'd have been together 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every day, 20 years, clean and sober. God is good, I'm trying to tell you.
And I really have to talk about this because when I interviewed you a few years ago, you just came off of actually performing in some of the dangerous parts of the world. As we approach Memorial Day, as we salute and remember our veterans, do you want to just touch on that a bit, about that experience?
I went to Iraq 5 times, 4 years, 4.5, 5 years straight. 5 times or 6 times in 5 years, and it was the most gratifying experience. Number one, is because I got a chance to meet some young men and women who really, really put it on the line for this country. Because I was in some of them cities or some of them places where it was like rat tat 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 boom, like automatic weapon firing all day and all night, and they'll like hit the dust, Uncle Charlie incoming, and we had to they was all covering me, and then you don't know where this thing is gonna hit. And I'm talking about, I've seen some kids in the morning, and we take pictures in the afternoon, and Uncle Charlie will holler at you. I said, where you going? I gotta go on this mission, and some of them didn't come back. And that was like it just hurt so much to be able to be. I mean, I'm looking at these 19-year-olds, man. It's like, wow, I forgot that they have to be that young to be in this war. I'm thinking that you're going to be like a lot of just adults, but these are like kids. I mean, they just a little over teenage years in this. Being 20 and 21 is like, man, it was just like, this is the last thing I want to say, because it's not horrifying, but I remember we was in Iraq, and we was at this one place, and we were scheduled to leave at a certain time. And my wife got up and she says, hey, I was like, what? She said, we need to get out of here. I said, you need to go back to sleep. We don't need to get out. She said, we need to get out of here. We need to go like now. I was like, we can't get everybody. She said, please just get everybody. I said, all right. She said, trust me. I got everybody up. Everybody was a little upset. We had to get the cars, rendezvous. Soon as we left, 10 minutes later, a missile hit that corner of that building where we was standing and blew it to shingles. You tell me God ain't good. See, now you can act like you didn't hear what I said. But a missile, I said a missile, hit the corner of that building, blew it to smithereens. And we was gone no more than 10 minutes. But I'm just saying, I was in this places where it was just like rat-tat-tat. I was like, Lord, why am I doing over here? This is where I'm supposed to end for me? Because, I mean, automatic weapon firing 50 calibers like from here to that wall over there, that's not no pretty sight or hearing. You know what I mean? It was difficult for me to get through that. But then looking at these kids when they go to breakfast or in lunch and dinner, you know, and they just dusty and they got their military, they rifles and guns on them, and they eating, and they got to go back. And I just thought that was, we don't really see that. I got a chance to see it in Iraq, you know. It's just amazing. So I just want to let y'all know that they do put it all on the line. So just remember that the men and women in armed forces, they really matter. Their lives matter. And so I just thank y'all for listening to me, because I get too emotional with that.
Okay, God bless you, Charlie Wilson. Any quick questions? Two questions we'll take real quick. Take five? Okay. I love it because he gives us all on the stage and in life. You have such a beautiful heart, a beautiful spirit. Anybody? He said, come on. You want to hear somebody? Oh, did you want to?
Go ahead, baby. Come on.
I just want to say, watching you tonight, I've been coming to Soul Beach since 2009, and had some magnifying artists. But watching you tonight and your band and everybody surrounded around you, God is all up in you. And I thank you so much for doing that number. And speaking about God, we got to give him the glory. Absolutely. And that's what you did. So I just want to say thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Amen. Anyone else? Oh, sure.
Welcome to our beautiful island. I have a question. How did you feel the crowd today? How was the crowd with you? How was it?
It was amazing. Everybody